Well, welcome to your weekly astrology forecast. My name is Michelle and this is Born Without Boundaries. You can find weekly zodiac specific readings on Born Without Boundaries Tarot. Thank you so much for finding Astrology Motivation. Born Without Boundaries Tarot is the original channel. It also has a sister channel on Vimeo, Born Without Boundaries, where you can find really in-depth, nearly personal readings along with romance-specific readings. So there's a ton of content for you guys to enjoy. This is your weekly astrology forecast for the week of April 25th. We start here today on Sunday, all the way through Saturday, May 1st. So here's what you want to check out today. I named this forecast The Art of Misdirection for a reason. I'm reading my notes. I have to read notes. I have to write notes to myself. You guys know me. It just has to happen. But the art of misdirection. And I say that not because somebody will be misdirecting or misguiding you. I say that because the art of misdirection is the way that you will succeed this week. It's a very tricky week, but it's tricky. I have a little angel feather just flying in front of me. It's so cute. It's really tricky this week, almost to trick you out of your own insecurities, to get you to move in the direction that you need to move. Now, if you guys have joined me on Instagram, born_without_boundaries, you'll know that I was talking about this last week because Mars entered Cancer, especially when Pluto later on this week goes into retrograde. This is going to be a huge energy set. Pluto is going to make us really start to analyze and see just how our karma has impacted our life, whether we like it or whether we don't. But Mars in Cancer moves in a really strange way. Movement through water is different than movement on land. It's a push, it's a vibration, it's waves. That's kind of how things move when Mars is in Cancer. It can't push you directly. It has to push you through the water. It has to push the water to push you. So it's almost like things will be working on our emotions in order to push us in the right direction, or we'll be having to use people's emotions to push them in the right direction. Think about how your mom, like the archetype, stereotype of the guilt trip that moms put people under. In the best case scenario, it's to get them to do the right thing. But that's kind of what it is because it's fourth house, it's Cancer. It's like, that's how Mars works in Cancer. Some people call it passive aggressive. Some people call it weak. I don't think it's any of those things. I just think it's motion in water. You know, it just has to be that way. And it does it in a nurturing way. It doesn't want to hurt your feelings, but at the same time, it wants to hook into your feelings to get your ass to do what you have to do. You know, mom doesn't discipline like dad does, right? She's a lot more subtle. And that's kind of what the feeling of Mars in Cancer is. So let's do we're going to do the play-by-play. Let me read to you the summary. Like I said, you can find this on my, website, bornwithoutboundariestarot.com, and sign up for my mailing list, and you'll get this in full script form every single week. So the astrology forecast for this week, it's a battle between the old and the new because, we start off the week with Saturn and Uranus in perfect square to each other, with Pluto making serious impact and going retrograde midweek. It's a battle for our soul between what we've been in the past and what we have potential to be. It's important this week to see your future self and allow your past to inspire you, but not to push you. Understand, guys, that this week, if you try to shove something, you're going to piss people off. They're going to piss you off. They're not going to trust you. You can't just go up and shove people this week. You've got to be a lot less direct than that. You are already on the right path. That's important to remember. Don't doubt it. The trend this week is that we're going to have to sneak up on ourselves with our comfort zones looking all too perfect and cozy. This week will challenge our progress, slowing it down some, which doesn't always have to be a bad thing, especially if you're a natural hermit like me. Of course, it's also a week where you'll revisit your comfort zones so much that you'll get sick of them. And this is that subtlety, that sort of almost the power of suggestion. It's like you're going to be in your comfort zone so much that you're just going to get sick of it, right? And that's what this week is really about. Preparing us to move forward by frustrating the crap out of us and making us really happy to leave our comfort zones. It's like your siblings pranking you every day before you leave for college. By the day of the move, you're going to dive into the car. It's kind of like that. It's almost like making the comfort zone the discomfort zone, just because it's just so blah, because it just gets too comfortable and we're getting bored. There's not enough happening. And you'll start to see later on this week, there's so much intellect and creative inspiration in the air. There's no way that we can just stay still and not try things. So Sunday the 25th, and you guys know every single one of these daily predictions has a mantra associated with it. The mantra is specifically designed in order to help you gather the energies that are around for that day and funnel it into your focus to make it work for you. So Sunday the 25th, holy crap, are we being challenged now? Hey, get it out of the way in the beginning of the week, right? Saturn has us spinning our wheels as we try to move forward with money or love communications, but it makes us feel heavy and uncomfortable. Pluto is challenging the South Node, and it doesn't help, making us even more desperate to move forward. If you feel like staying in bed and covering your head, this will be the day, but don't. The day will feel blah, but it is also a time when conversations will surprise you. Don't take anything too seriously, right? Collect information rather than analyze it. Just allow it to come in right now. Don't start rifting through it. This day was designed to frustrate you. This is one of the examples. It's like a training day. It's like wearing weights on your ankles or extra swimsuits while you do laps, right? It's trying to prepare you by making it harder so that on that day, it feels easy for you. If you dare to jump in today, it will make you stronger. Expect resistance. That's what's making you stronger. The moon is trine Jupiter today, which is an excellent day for fertility. Just an FYI for people looking for that. Also for people not looking for that, you know what I'm talking about. Being that the moon is in Libra and it's trine to Jupiter in Aquarius, this is an excellent time for new inspiration or ideas that concern connections, groups, or friendships. It's a good day to start new connections. And it's a good day to start new conversations and have new conversations. So, you don't have to do anything that heavy, but just open yourself up to new conversations. The mantra for Sunday: I am strength. I am courage. I am progress at the will of the universe, moving me at the perfect pace. Monday, the 26th rolls around and the moon moves into Scorpio, and it's a strange day. Now, you know that the moon is in its fall position in Scorpio. It's not real comfortable under there, right? It gets real secretive. In fact, it gets so secretive, it starts to keep secrets from itself. And that's where we really start to get into the disorder. Almost like we'll have to sneak up on opportunities, or they'll have to sneak up on us in order to connect. Even then, go gently. Don't let someone know that you know? But no. Just don't show that you know, but still know, That's kind of the feeling. That's kind of what it is. It's kind of like the brain fuck of the day. With the South Node in such favorable positions to Saturn and Chiron, it's our comfort zones that are holding us back, feeling too attracted to doing what we normally do and too much resistance in doing something new. But Saturn in Aquarius is sneaky. because it also is trining the North Node now, and the North Node is in Gemini. So new conversations are encouraged. You demonstrate, you may not be ready to dive in with someone, but a professional conversation where you demonstrate traditional values mixed with new twists will go a long way today. Saturn and Chiron are making our South Node, our comfort zone, so easy and opulent that we're really going to get sick of them. How very tricky and very effective indeed. Be mindful of what irritates or bores you right now. It will be your comfort triggers. After Mars moved into Cancer, the universe moves in tricky ways to get us, to kick us in our ass and push us in the right direction. It's like misdirection to move us in the right direction. The trine between Jupiter and Mars and the moon in Scorpio says, just trust me, I'll sneak you in the back door. It's your curiosity that is actually your breadcrumb trail today. So follow your curiosity. Mantra: nice is different than good. What's right is rarely easy. Faith is what I struggle with today. Universe, lead me. Tuesday the 27th, Pluto is now officially retrograde for the next 5 months. It goes direct again in the beginning of Libra season, I think around October 6th, which is really interesting because it's going retrograde in Taurus season, and then it's going to go direct in Libra season, both seasons ruled by Mama Venus. And Mama Venus is actually here with us throughout Taurus season. So that makes it really interesting. And she might actually be, I don't know, I have to check the charts, but she might actually be present in Libra during Libra season too. So that's really interesting. I think Pluto has a lot to do with relationships, love, and money this time. Just checking on where our karma is and things coming back around. And if we didn't get it right the first time, are we going to get a second chance? That kind of shit. I'm just saying it's got a lot to do with Venus energy. Pluto is now officially in retrograde for the next 5 months. It's still in Capricorn. So we'll be acutely aware of all the karma we've created and how it does or doesn't align with our success in life or what we consider to be success, right? That could be take on a whole new meaning right now. This is a jump the gun day because of the moon's precarious position to Mars. We're so irritated by our comfort zones and by staying still for too long. We might try to push in where we don't yet belong. Patience is key right now, including patience with others. So patience with ourselves and patience with others. But holy smokes, is going to be difficult today. Our fuel is coming from our fantasies. That everything meant for us should just be easy. Remember, that only happens in your fantasies because fantasies are fantasies. You're in total control of them. In the 3D, you're not in total control of anything. You're only in control of your choices, right? So that's what makes fantasy very tricky. Well, faith and patience are rarely easy, but they are key ingredients for success. We need them. Now more than ever, don't skip these steps. It'll make your recipe bake flat and be ruined. Jupiter is still trine to Mars, meaning that the way we do things has everything to do with how successful we are. Emphasis is on integrity now. Let me say that again. It's very important. Emphasis is on integrity now, and not just today. Probably, I would say the whole time Pluto is in retrograde. Emphasis is on integrity now, and doing things right, even if we have to do them in a roundabout way. And with Mars in Cancer, that's exactly how we have to get things done. Be caring, be nurturing. Push them by being concerned for them, but not too hard, or they'll know you're pushing and then it won't work. The mantra for today: angels are surrounding me, protecting me with their love and light. I am patient. I am faithful. I am fair. I care. What is meant for me is already mine. I don't have to leap for it. It comes to me as I come to it. Wednesday the 28th, happy hump day, baby. The moon is now in Sagittarius, and what a relief it is. Because we'll feel more playful and open to new experiences today, and this will help us cope with the winding way we have to get things done. In fact, we could start to enjoy the winding way too much and get distracted because, wow, Sagittarius, we like to explore. Even if it's a detour road that's making our trip longer, we'll start to enjoy it. So this could cause distractions, so try to stay focused on getting back on track. But the joy in your heart still, it will be good for you. Ideas will come easy to you now, and you'll be open to new information. You'll also be open to new people and new places. Love and finances, especially frustrating today. Having to loop around and do too many things before you do other things is like government paperwork. You know what I'm saying? I know, you hear me. It feels like there are too many steps to being able to do things that should be easier. Well, take notes. If you find the way to make things easier, then write them down and share your notes, because everyone else wants things to be easier too. And if you can find a way to make them easier, now you've just, you found a business model. But if you skip corners, you'll lose. So be very careful. Mantra: I am integrity. I am observant. I am intelligent. Angels guide me toward brilliance through prudence. That word is very important on Wednesday, prudence. Thursday the 29th, clarification. Whew. We get a break here in the craziness of the week, with us being open to and interesting to those we might not have thought who would even find us interesting. The moon and Venus are in favorable aspect now, making us perky and playful, intriguing to others. With its square to Neptune, avoid any decision making, as you could be making these decisions based on incorrect perceptions. Don't let your fancies deceive you today. It's shrewd intellect and playful curiosity you can trust. Consider new prospects and possibilities, but don't place your bets. If you've already set a fantasy solution in your head, this is the day it will trip you up. Remember, prudence and patience. See how this situation plays out. Ground yourself in the particulars and the details. And I know they irritate people a lot, but it's the particulars and the details that are going to actually help to focus you and not make you push forward too quickly. Mantra: I am intelligence. I am love. Happiness finds me in the little things. I release fantasy to see the beauty of reality. Friday the 30th rolls around. Creative breakthrough. So many ideas will come in today. The inspiration is overwhelming. We will also be able to see the beauty in someone else's ideas and maybe in someone else. Our true nature finds a way to creatively express itself, and it's intense and immense. Pluto is trine both Mercury and Venus while they are both sextile to Neptune. Real creative breakthroughs happen now. This is huge stuff. It may actually be a good thing that the moon is grounded in Capricorn, slowing us down, but watch out for overspending, because Capricorn moons are actually really nice. Even though the moon is in detriment in Capricorn, it's actually kind of a nice feeling. It's pretty solid emotionally, but it can get very spendthrifty. Everybody, moon in Capricorn energy is bourgeoisie. It likes the finer things. Like even Tiffany isn't good enough. You got to go right to Harry Winston. That's how moon in Capricorn is. It's just it. So be careful how you spend money here. But it's really good because this placement ensures our standards are very high. We'll need the grounding, and with all the openings around us now, and with our intense creativity, we'll want keen senses to ensure we're artists, not slob jobs. Okay, and that's really important. And that's why, with all this other energy around, it's perfect that the moon goes into Capricorn, because the moon in Capricorn will make us bougie as fuck. and we will not settle for anything but the best. And we actually need that energy right now to like really make sure that we have impeccable integrity and we don't compromise that for any reason. Mantra: I am creative. I am inspired. I insist on quality in all I do and all that I surround myself with. Love it. Love it. Love it. Saturday, May 1st. Use your past challenges to inform your present challenges, not to justify or attempt to compensate for what you lost. It's not a time to go back and try to like get back something we feel we lost. Get rid of it. The only reason we're looking back today is to inform how to look forward. The past only exists in your memory. That's the only place it exists, no place else. And it only has power if you allow it to drain your current stores. In other words, it only has power if you give it power. The past, don't. Remain future focused today and only look back to be grateful for how far you've come. Letting your past inspire ideas for the future is perfect for this energy. And now you may have aha breakthroughs in what has been making you scratch your head for weeks, or sometimes in some situations, what's been like tripping you up for years. These are major breakthroughs, but personal breakthroughs. You know, with that Pluto in retrograde, it's personal breakthroughs that we're going to start to see now. You'll feel really good about your future now. Having a firm grasp on who you are and what is important to you. You will only accept the best today and are willing to take extra time. This one's important. We will have the stamina and integrity to take extra time to ensure quality and longevity. So we want to lay the groundwork now for things that last. This isn't like cheap, like sweatshop fucking production line. No, this is like high standards, artisanally made, pristine kind of like precision making thing. Like that's what it is. It's like, whatever we start today, we're building to last. That's that Capricorn moon guiding all of this creative energy. Anything you choose today, anything you choose to start today, could and should have long-term staying power, because it's like emotionally you'll remember that commitment to it. You're locking in. This is long-term stuff that we want to start in this energy. The mantra for Saturday: success is already mine. I am success. I am abundance. Abundance is my reality. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for all the support that you've been giving me. I love our conversations on my lives on Instagram. I'm just really adoring all the support and new subscribers I've gotten over here on Astrology Motivation. The next Astrology Motivation is queued. It'll be up Monday, and this is a doozy. This is a real big one, and it's a real important one. Yeah, it's just, you'll know what I mean when you see it. So please look forward to that and share it on your social media platforms, because that's really what's going to make this channel here grow, is if you let other people know about it. Once again, thank you guys so much. Head on over to Born Without Boundaries Tarot so that you can see the weekly zodiac messages, and I will see you guys next week.